This is Mid-Canada Transload Service, 2 grain elevators on 5 kilometers of private track, allowing flax, oats, soybeans, and other Manitoba commodities to travel by rail to ports on the Atlantic and Pacific coasts and the Gulf of Mexico.
We're enabling Manitoba products to end up in a lot of different countries around the world.
9 years ago, this was a grain field. But the proximity of Highway 75 and the L'Atelier-CN subdivision rail line made this an ideal location for a transloading business.
Réal Tétrault, a former banker and farmer, started up this business with entirely private money. He says he was flabbergasted to learn this summer Manitoba's former PC government provided an $18 million grant right before the 2023 provincial election to buy land and conduct studies for a rail port planned for the RM of Rechot.
I couldn't believe that the government of the day would put an outright grant to start up a company to compete against us.
The grant is for a project called the Winnipeg Region Railport. A company called John Q. Public, owned by 11 Manitoba municipalities, wants to ship products and assemble trains on the Rechot land. John Q. hopes to land Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway as an anchor tenant. That could allow BNSF to leave its existing yard in Winnipeg's River Heights neighborhood. Transportation expert Barry Prentice says this would give the U.S. Rail Company more room.
For the BN to continue to service Winnipeg and be interested here, a better facility would certainly help that.
John Q. Public says on its website it also wants to lure other businesses out of Winnipeg. That could place it in competition with Centerport or Mid-Canada. Barry Prentice says he doesn't believe a rail port in Rechot means the end of one in Montcalm.
Yes, there could be more competition. Yes, they might lose some traffic, but I don't think this is a death knell for them.
Still, Manitoba's NDP government is reviewing the grant made by its PC predecessor and wants to know the effect the proposed new rail port would have on existing businesses. John Q. Public did not respond to requests for comment. Réal Tétrault says he doesn't believe they should have received any public funds.
Government should stay in where government belongs. Social programs, infrastructure, new highways, healthcare, education, that's where government should be.
The Winnipeg Region Railport remains in its planning phase. BNSF hasn't commented. Bartley Kivas, CBC News, in the arm of Montcalm.